So you said KB's a jerk? Is that what you just said?
No, he's actually a really good guy. I mean, technically, all the people I hang out with could be considered assholes, but hey.
All right. See, KB, look at that. You came here early just to have him insult you like that in the first 15 seconds of the show. But thanks for joining anyway.
Love you, buddy.
Remember, that's him, not us, so please like and subscribe.
Yes.
we think you're great.
Oh, and this would be my brother who is off today.
Hey, Daniel.
He probably should have called me yesterday or today on his off days, but he did not. So,
well, ladies and gentlemen, you have a show in store for you tonight because we have with us Mr. Logan Stovall, who does not have a book out yet. He has a story published as part of an anthology. He has a book that is nearing publication, but basically that all gives Mike a lot of time to do things like this. So
thank you. That was very well timed.
Thank you. Expect to see that and a lot of other nonsense tonight that probably has nothing to do with anything Logan is actually writing. Yes, we'll be talking about this too, but not yet. So,
I'm just prepping.
Logan, how are you?
Good. How are you guys?
All right, where are you?
Yeah, welcome to the show. We should talk to you, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I could just,
We've had a lot of people who have wanted to do that. Certainly.
Also, if I just suddenly start shrinking into the floor, the gas in my chair might go out mid-show. So if I just suddenly start getting shorter, don't pay any attention to it. I'm just.
I'm a big guy, Logan. I've experienced that. Trust me.
To answer the question, you said, where am I? I am in the great state of Tennessee, in the wonderful city of Chattanooga.
I would argue with the first half of that, but then I was born and raised in Kentucky, so,
I'll be up there next month.
Okay.
Yep. Imaginarium convention is next month on let me check my calendar real quick.
Where is it? Is it Louisville?
It's Louisville. We're heading up on the 16th. It's 17th, 18th, and 19th, but because of driving and hotel stay, I'll be up there Thursday.
So you're just going to go just to hang out?
I'm going to be one of the panelists and one of the guests. Me, KB Carlisle.
Hold on. You don't have a book out yet, but you're a panelist at a show?
I'm a panelist next weekend at LibertyCon as well.
Okay.
Robert! What's up, buddy?
How do you do that?
I have the right connections.
Oh, okay. All right. That's fair.
And a crowd-winning personality.
Are you going to bring it out to play?
Oh yeah, absolutely. What if you said a book and a beverage, and I came prepared.
All right. What do you got?
Nice. St. Ambrose draft made wild ginger.
So that's an awful lot of words for beer.
It's an awful lot of words for honey and ginger and it's low alcohol. Never mind.
I was going to say, are you sure that's even really a drink at that point?
I mean, technically in Russia, it's still considered soft drink. So
yeah, it's more like a wine cooler, really.
It's good though.
It's a little disappointing, Logan.
Says the guy who drinks butter beer.
Oh, dude, but my butter beer is made with vodka and butterscotch schnapps.
I have to save the good stuff for the conventions. I can't be breaking out the honey badger early, man.
All right,
that's my secret weapon. And if I'll let you know because it's going to come out at least Imaginarium. I might have a bottle of it at LibertyCon for shenanigans. It's four ingredients, all one part each. It's Kraken, Baron Jaeger, moonshine, and then root beer liquor.
That sounds disgusting.
It sounds like fun.
I think the whole moonshine thing is kind of throwing me.
Hey, I said I'm from southeastern Tennessee, man.
Yeah. Moonshine is like 151. It's good for exactly one thing, and that's stripping your boots.
It's good for one thing, and it's inciting rebellion.
No.
It's either moonshine or meth. One of those. So.
Yeah, unfortunately,
moonshine doesn't rip your teeth as much.
No, it only damages the liver.
Right, that's all it's okay.
maybe about a percentage of your reputation, but hey.
Gonna leave this phone at home tonight. Why? Taking out the moonshine.
Taking out the moonshine. Drink enough of that, and you'll go in 4-wheel drive and be crawling to the bathroom.
Well, let's do this real quick.
This? Oh.
Yes.
Oh, no. He means
Let's
this.
talk about biological bedlam. Now, this looks like you can't. Most people can't see it there because of the scroll, but it's edited by Jesse James Fain.
Yes, it
who has
is.
been on the show before, and who is in one of our authors for our Kickstarter thing here. So we'll get that up. What was your story? Are you fantasy, sci-fi?
So in this one, I kind of leaned into sci-fi horror. The theme for the anthology is genetic manipulation. To quote the line from Jurassic Park, they spent so much time figuring out if they could, they never thought maybe they whether they should. So there's a lot of questionable science that happens in these stories. My story
of my life.
I actually got the centerfold. I'm dead center of the book, which I thought was pretty spectacular. Nice. I didn't make the cover, but I made the center, so you get to see me at page 141. It is a Willie. What's up? The story is called Deer in the Headlights, and I leaned into the history of. Are you guys familiar with the Manhattan Project at all?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I saw the movie.
I used to work at up in where they made the damn thing.
Y12?
Oak Ridge? Oh.
No, not Oak Ridge. Up in Washington State. I forgot the name of it. Oh my God.
Well, I mean,
anyway,
the Y12 National Laboratories is up in Oak Ridge, about an hour and a half from Chattanooga. So nuclear history runs through this region pretty heavily.
Yeah.
And I leaned into that for my story. It's from the perspective of a new forestry ranger up at the Great Smoky Mountains dealing with something that is attacking local farms. And what he ends up finding is leftovers from a Cold War secret weapons project gone bad.
Those Cold War secret weapons projects.
Yep.
Where I worked, they didn't actually make the weapon. They just made the plutonium.
Oh, well, only.
Just that. Yeah. Yep. It's amazing because, and this is totally off the subject here a little bit.
No.
They went up there in the 40s, right? And they scouted out this property along the Columbia River. And
is it the Hansford site?
Yeah, the Hanford.
Look at that, Danny being useful.
They went in and they cleared out all the people and they raised the town that was there, cut out all the orchards, then built something they've never built one of before in history, right? They figured it out as they went, and they successfully made plutonium, and they did all of that within 2 years.
True.
Driving down I-81, by contrast, it has taken them, I want to say 9 years now, to widen the road 1 lane.
Oh, dude, Chattanooga is always under construction. If they ever finish 75 and 24, where it splits and 75 goes south in the Georgia and 24 heads, towards like Nashville and Alabama, the land we don't talk about.
Exactly.
If that ever gets finished in my lifetime, I'll be surprised.
Roads get built. It's like a mile per year. Had that been the rate of advancement when they started building the national highway system, we still wouldn't be able to drive to California.
No, but it would still take you 3 hours to get from DC to anywhere.
All right, get off my lawn. I'm done. I'm done.
My grandfather used to live up in Fairfax County outside of Manassas. We went up there just like a handful of times, and every time it's like, okay, let's hit the volume. That traffic's going to be horrible.
Yeah, it is. It is. So with this anthology, when did this come out?
So this came out in November of last year. I believe it was November 4th was the publication date.
All right. And how did you get roped into that?
I know Jesse, thanks to all of us got introduced to each other through a mutual friend whose name is David Butterina. He's an indie author. He was the host of the wonderful Mirthquake web show, where this came from. Team Janky Sub. I know you guys are looking at me. Team Janky Sub all the way. That's an inside joke for all the people in the audience.
Oh, I forget. I saw the show before. It was Janky Sub, or what was the other choice?
Janky Sub or Sketchy Hot Air Balloon, and Janky Sub is the better option. No, Jesse, if you're watching this, your excuse about using the fabric to make a parachute or whatever is moot. You're still going to fall to your death. And it may not be a quick death. But David kind of brought in this community for Mirthquake because we all knew David and we kind of knew of each other. But through showing up and being a part of that show and then meeting up at the conventions the next year, did we... after everybody met at the next convention, it was just like, oh, well, we're all just going to be friends now because we've all heckled the hell out of each other at this point. And Jesse said, hey, I've got an opening in this anthology I'm editing. You should submit to it. I was like, well, okay.
So what is this cool kid convention that you went to and saw everyone?
It was LibertyCon.
Oh, LibertyCon. And where's that at?
Chattanooga, Tennessee, actually.
It is in Chattanooga. Okay.
Yep, it's in my backyard. I literally about 5 minutes down the road from me.
Okay, so next year, Ro, you and I were crashing Logan's place.
All right.
We're all gonna have to get really comfortable in this twin bed.
Nope.
I'll just have you guys know I'm always Big Spoon. As long as you're comfortable with that, we're good.
You and Mike can fight over it like a couple of puppies in a sack.
Kind of like from Miss Doubtfire. It looks like two hippos fighting under a duvet.
And yes, I saw that movie.
What's LibertyCon? I mean, I thought I see that, and I keep thinking it's in Lynchburg, and it has something to do with the university.
No, LibertyCon. I know one of my friends is in the audience, and he knows more about why it's called LibertyCon than I do. It's been a long running, this is its 38th year. It's one of the longest running legacy sci-fi fantasy conventions that's out there. There's been a lot of really big names. I've met Todd McCaffrey there, who is, side note, great dude. It's a very small convention, though. It caps out at about 1,000 people, and the tickets are very hard to come by. For that reason, there's pretty much whenever the tickets are going to go on sale, you have to be at your screen, waiting on 12 p.m. And then when it hits, you have to just be like, "We're in."
So why is it so restricted? Why don't they open it up a little more?
They got grandfathered into a handful of rules or things that they had access to thanks to the they have a long running partnership with the Marriott down in Chattanooga, and because of that, there were certain things that they got away with back in the day, so to speak. The con suite has free alcohol.
So is this like a vendor type of con, or is it just
It's an authors convention,
So
right?
it's technically an authors convention. You can pay for time. I think it's like $5 for an hour. You can set up a booth in Authors Alley. There's a lot of publishers that come through. There is a vendor hall. It's more or less just kind of a very private authors convention. I think the biggest publisher that goes is Bain. Just 1 second. The chair is giving out on me. I was like, I'm getting shorter all of a sudden. Bain's the biggest publisher I think you're going to see there. You're going to see a lot of small indie to mid press, like Jumpmaster Press, Canon, Celine Press. Jesse's going to be there representing his new imprint that just got up and off the ground. It's more, I would say it's definitely not so much public facing as it is more industry facing, because you're going to meet a lot of other authors. You're going to meet a lot of smaller publishers. It's a great way to get your foot in the door and to make connections with people that can turn around and be like, hey, why are you here? Yeah. And they look at your badge, and because the pros all have badge ribbons, like author, filmmaker. And so if they don't see one of those, immediately somebody's going to be like, what do you do? Do you write? And it's like, well, I'm trying to break in. All of a sudden, people just come out of the woodwork like,
hey,
really?
bro, maybe Golden Fleece will be there. Golden Fleece Press.
Maybe.
But it's, excuse me, for being a very small convention, it's actually got a really good reputation. Like a lot of people from across the U.S.
Yeah, well, that's cool. If it's that type of a convention, yeah, that'd be all right.
It's one of those where when you have one of the big guests that came through, Larry Correa was the big name that was there the first year I went. And if you could catch him, you could pass him in the hallway and just strike up conversation and not be mobbed by 50,000 other people, screaming, who the moment they see Larry Correa, and they're like screaming about manatees. And you're just like, I just want to talk to the dude, not get mobbed by his rabid fans.
No.
Yeah, I met him, actually. He was very nice.
I didn't get a chance to meet him that year, but I ran into people like Steve Zahn, or I think I met Weber and Ringo in passing. Like, we were all passing by each other, and somebody was like, "Oh, hey, Ringo." I was like, never mind.
I have no idea who any of those people are.
You don't know who David Weber or John? Dude, how is it I have seen more classic movies from your era? Sorry, seeing people in the comments. How is it I've seen more classic movies
Who's the Weber
from your
guy?
era? And then David Weber. Give me just 1 second. I can't think of anything off the top of my noggin. David Weber.
Is he like a
Robert,
director
you're
or
probably
something?
screaming at me in the
No,
comments.
he's
right
an
now.
author.
Oh, he's an author. Okay. Yeah, but who knows who wrote movies?
I mean, he might even be a moderately successful author.
Like you?
Exactly like Mike.
Oh, God.
Aspire to be Weber, Mike. I have faith in you.
Now you've opened this can of worms. We're going to go down this rabbit hole.
Yeah, Robert, you probably are responsible for them. You're definitely responsible for the movies. We talked
All right.
that Sir Leo, the guy who's commenting there, is a really good friend of mine. His name's Robert Evans. He's not just an indie filmmaker. He's actually a really good author as well. He was the guy responsible for getting me to my first LibertyCon 4 years ago. So big shout out to him. He's a great
That's
dude.
what happens when you pick up hitchhikers, man. You end up with that.
Listen, we met through tabletop role-playing games, and then here we are. Like, he's working on, like, I think the last revision for his book, and because he said, "Hey, come to LibertyCon with me," I've got my story out, so it's I blame it all on D&D.
D&D is responsible for a lot of dumb shit. Yeah. A lot of really great stuff too.
So,
Let's
Logan,
start here.
we got a slight
Moving
pause. What is your upcoming book? Because we should probably mention that sometime.
So
we've just been talking about his writing. We got to spend 30 minutes now on nothing so we can go back to his writing for 5 minutes again. Don't you read the show notes? I send them to you every week.
You think I read it, do you?
You think I write it?
I'm part of 5th revision. Whew, I have faith in you, Robert. You're going to get that out.
He's still early in the process then.
He's been working on it for a couple of years now.
Okay.
I have the pride of handing him his first printed copy because I printed it all out and just put it in a folder and just like, here you go.
Wait a minute, you're doing this. How big is this book?
Well, the folder itself was like this big. The book itself was like, it was single page. I didn't print front and back. So, I mean.
Okay. Seems like an awful lot.
It's not a Brandon Sanderson novel, I'll say that.
All right.
Currently I'm actually writing a story for Jesse. Me and him and a couple of other friends of ours are working on a project together. Can't give out too many details. I will say it's a bunch of Southern authors doing really Southern fiction, so to speak. But that full-on announcement's coming next month at Imaginarium Convention.
So there's going to be a car on block somewhere.
There's going to be catalytic converters and Mothmans, but my
trailer parks
and trailer parks,
yeah,
and there might be
shotguns.
There might be a crooked preacher or two and some shotguns.
Excellent.
There's definitely going to be moonshine, of course.
Mandatory. It's the Moonshine Diaries.
So what about your book, Logan? When's Logan's first novel?
So I am taking a break from the more serious horror and sci-fi fantasy stuff, although that's on the back burner. And I'm working on. I had really a lot of success with a short story that came out of being snowed in for a couple of weekends this year.
But wait a minute. Sorry, hold on. Define snowed in Tennessee terms.
So we got
Southern Tennessee.
We got Southern Tennessee snow, which
2-3 inches,
which is ice.
Yeah, all right.
We actually it's enough to put white on the ground and then freeze into black ice. So it's not actually snow; it's more like sleet and slushy that just decides it's going to prevent anyone from being able to drive anywhere.
All right, because we have a lot of Canadians that watch this show, and they're all chuckling to themselves.
They're
right
laughing right now.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the sheer amount of snow that they get is incredible. The snow that we get down here is more like, I mean, it kind of is like it's raining cocaine.
Yeah.
So
they're saying you're describing our April.
Yeah. The book I'm writing right now, or slowly piecing together, is technically kind of a humorous memoir from the perspective of the Mothman looking back on his life. It's called Mothshift.
As opposed to mischief.
As opposed to mischief.
Okay.
The first chapter I put up on my Substack is about Mothman sneaking into a cabin to steal moonshine. It got a lot of success, and then the idea hit. I was like, I could do this. If for no other reason, then you got to at least write one thing kind of off topic, so you can put more focus onto like the horror or the fantasy or the sci-fi. You know, the true nonfiction stuff.
Yeah, see, that's kind of what I did when I wrote this.
Every time you hold up your book, I'm going to hold up mine.
As you should. You should do it twice for every one time I do it.
Well, then we're going to do like the windshield wiper. Well, no, I'm working on Mothshift, and I've kind of got some ideas for some fantasy stuff. It's not a solid enough idea to really even say it's a draft. It's a lint ball that has slowly been building into a tribble.
Well, you know, once you get one of those tribbles, though,
the story I'm writing for Jesse will probably, and once I'm done with Mothshift, we'll probably see the light of day.
All right, so we're talking another year or two.
So what you're saying is that Jesse is really hurting your writing career.
No,
Yeah,
Jesse is
like
doing
it.
a great job of getting me off the ground, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like, no,
He's
don't
holding
work on
you
your
back.
stuff. Work on my thing for a bit. Work on our thing. Don't worry about your stuff yet.
It's
You're
not
young.
not necessarily his. It was mine, KB Carlisle's, and Jesse's idea. I think it was more KB Carlisle's than anything else, because we were talking about just. He's probably looking at the audience, or in the audience typing up a message. Were we buzzed when we were talking about that, or did it just spawn off of a random conversation when I was stuck in traffic? He'll type up a reply and get it, because it just spawned off the idea. Is like, hey, let's write like a 3-piece special and release it as an anthology.
Describe a 3-piece special.
So the idea is, you know how an anthology is usually many authors writing 5,000 to 10,000 words?
You know what? I am familiar with that.
Wow, look at that. Let's talk about that for a second. But no, a 3-piece special is the same concept. It's just fewer authors writing more words. You were buzzed. I was in traffic. Okay, that figures.
That is, when I was in high school, answered my door one day, and it was a friend of mine holding a 6-pack of beer. And he hands me his car keys and says, "You drive, I'm drinking." It was just like a random Saturday afternoon in Vermont. That's all we did. It's like, have you ever been down this road? Nope. Let's go. Okay,
Cheers.
sorry.
No, you're good. I was just about to say, cheers to everybody in the audience. Here's to swimming with bow-legged women.
A quote that comes from
Jaws.
Okay.
I'm still disappointed in you that you haven't seen that.
You should be disappointed.
Listen,
if you name 10 movies from, as you so graciously put it, my generation, I've probably seen most of them.
Okay, well then let's go. Jaws.
There's going to be 3 right off the bat. You know I haven't seen that.
Jaws.
Okay, what?
Jaws.
No.
Alien.
The first one, yeah, I did actually.
Willow.
With the little dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Labyrinth.
Never saw it.
Labyrinth, yeah.
Never saw it.
Dark Crystal.
Oh God, yes.
Never Ending Story.
Yes, I saw that one.
Which one?
Never Ending Story.
Never Ending Story.
Maybe. Don't remember.
Predator?
Don't remember.
Predator.
Oh yeah, Predator. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we're down to the last three.
Okay.
So I'm trying to think of another Star Wars, and I'm just going to throw
Yeah.
any of the. Okay.
In the theater, first time.
E.T.
E.T.
No. Don't care.
And what's the last one? What can Mike throw out one? I'm pulling a blank.
Airplane.
Yeah, Airplane.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you've at least seen some of them. All right.
I've seen most of them. Right. And the Caddyshack. I even saw Caddyshack 2, which is like the worst movie ever made.
Okay, well then Ghostbusters. We'll throw that one out. Have you seen that?
Ghostbusters movies. I've seen all. I saw the one with the gender swap one that came out a few years back.
What about Highlander?
Oh, the original Highlander. That's they're redoing that. They're rebooting that.
I know.
The TV series was much better.
Yeah,
the TV series was better.
Really good. I don't know. Clancy Brown as the villain in the first one was just peak.
So good. Yeah.
And was that the one with the Queen soundtrack where it was "Here We Are"?
Yes.
And the other Scotchman there.
The Scotchman playing the Spaniard and the Frenchman playing the Scotch. It was
Sean
so
Connery.
I did not care for. I was glad when Sean Connery's character died because I was like, I hate this guy.
Oh well.
Yeah. So let me throw a few out for you then. Have you ever seen UHF?
No.
Yes.
Yeah. You have, Mike?
Yes. Oh, it's a classic.
UHF came out at the same time, I think, as Raiders of the Lost Ark.
There were three super blockbusters, and then UHF, which would have been huge had it not been.
It's a Weird Al Yankovic movie.
Oh, well, then I should have seen it.
It's funnier than hell. It really is.
Badgers? We don't need no stinking badgers.
You get to drink out of the fire hose. Anyway, go look that up. That's a great film.
I'll look it up. You said Weird Al, and you had me there.
Yeah. It just totally got buried by massive, massive movies. I can't think of any other movies now.
Dark Crystal was depressing, but it was brilliant.
It was very good. And
there you go. William, he is the smartest of your whole group of friends.
So that's Willie. You can thank KB for bringing him here. He's part of the group thanks to good old KB Carlisle.
Well, welcome, William. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Even if you never come back again, just like and subscribe because we're this close to 600.
Oh, yeah. They are. I show up and I bring the people. Tim! Yes!
There's the Canadian
here.
Oh, Tim reminds me of another great movie from my era, Strange Brew with Doug and Bob McKenzie.
Great movie.
Not a great movie, but it was a good movie.
I saw parts of that.
Very quotable film.
I couldn't be bothered.
It'd be great, but now Doug's not here and my pants are wet. This isn't heaven. This sucks, eh?
I mean, it was basically like the Canadian version of Wayne's World, so...
Yeah, but it was better than Wayne's World.
Listen, that might be sacrilegious.
Nah, that's all right.
Have you ever seen Blazing Saddles?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I tried to watch that with my nephew, and he was horrified.
Because, like, millennials, I guess, might be probably the last group to really be able to sit through Blazing Saddles without getting super cringe about the whole thing.
Now, I can see why it would never fly today for very obvious reasons.
Oh, God, yeah.
But it's hilarious. Dude, Mel Brooks best.
Yeah. Blazing Saddles is good, but I tried to get my kids to watch it, and my kids are like 20, 24 now.
I will say...
And they were just like, oh, my God, what is this? You can't... What? You know, they were having nothing to do with it, you know?
If it's Blazing, or if it's Mel Brooks, I'm going to say Young Frankenstein, though.
So, Logan, I have to tell you that Ro and I are shoehorning in on your friends because we found our people.
Come to the group. Come to LibertyCon next year. Yeah, like when we meet and if we ever get the opportunity to meet face to face, I'm just going to look at you, Ro, and be like, I'm still disappointed in you, but how's it going?
I don't do Jaws as usually an opener. I will usually throw out some random Monty Python line. And if it gets returned,
I mean,
we're amongst friends.
Monty Python is classic. Yeah, of course, it's the opening line.
Yeah. Well, not everybody gets it though. Some people haven't seen it.
At work in my cubicle, I've got a metal poster from the Ministry of the Funny Walks.
Mm-hmm.
There's a handful of people that will walk by and be like, "Hey," and then most people are like, "What is that?" And it just crushes my soul, or what's left of my
Let's ask
soul.
Mike. Michael,
Yes,
have you seen Monty Python movies?
I have.
Which ones?
Which one?
I've seen The Life of Brian. I've seen. Oh hell! Now the Holy Grail one. I can't think of the name of it now.
The Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail. That'd be it. And then I saw the silly one with the corporate raiders and the
Meaning of Life.
yeah, that one. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. You're good then. Right.
Okay. I mean, you don't have to watch Monty Python's Flying Circus. That's a deep cut, even for people who like Monty Python.
Yeah.
Monty Python was the not Flying Circus.
He froze.
So that was
You froze. You froze.
Oh, did I?
You said Monty Python was the
internet's acting weird. It's storm season here in Tennessee, so and here I was bragging about our internet connectivity. Monty Python was like essential for me growing up.
Yep.
It was a foundational part of my childhood.
We went to see The Life of Brian. Our cross country coach took several of us to the movie theater, and you know how it opens with that kind of scene with the camels and the three wise men following the star. One of my buddies is like, "What the hell is this?" You know, and he's like, "Just calm down." But yeah, that was back in the day where coaches could do shit like that, because he also took us out to a midnight showing once of
Rocky Horror.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Never saw that.
You had a great coach.
Rocky Horror is a good time.
It is a phenomenal time. It matters more about the crowd, I think, than the movie.
Oh, yeah.
The movie's great. I mean, Tim Curry, peak.
Yeah.
But it's the crowd makes the show.
Now, do they still allow people to bring in like water guns and throw toast and all that kind of nonsense?
It depends on now they've got more like they've got showings for people who are a little bit more sensory bothered. So it's they don't let you throw out the toast and have the water guns and everything. But when you go to one that's not for the sensory bothered, it's still ridiculous.
So people still get up by the screen and dance and all that kind of stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, outstanding. Okay. A fine movie? Yeah. All right.
If fine, you mean like PBR and a greasy hamburger at 3 a.m. when you're already drunk? Yes.
At Waffle House?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Waffle House serves PBR? I want to go there.
Mike, you're over 50, right? I mean,
I am. I'm not as old as you, but I am over 50.
Yeah, but you're colonoscopy age. So,
Oh yeah.
You've never seen Rocky Horror? I mean, okay, Jaws, fine, but I mean, I still know that you need a bigger boat, right? I still get that. But how have you not seen Rocky Horror?
I don't know.
Dude,
It was around, and the circle of friends I had, none of them played D&D, so I never played D&D, and that was just, they were never going to do that.
All right, man.
I also went to high school where there were 300 people.
How are you coming on that list of 12 movies that you were supposed to watch for this year?
I have watched like 9 of them.
Okay, well, hold on while you get your list out. Logan, so a few months back, probably 6-7 months ago now, at our end of the year show, we had several people on, and we were talking about movies as we are right now, and we all came to the realization that Mike is woefully...
Sorry.
Woeful. No, that's fine. Go ahead, man.
He wasn't looking, and so I was like, "There's a shark on here. We're talking about Jaws."
Mike has seen so few movies that we gave
I'll
him
get the
a
list,
of
but keep
movies
talking.
that he had to watch this year.
I will add to that list.
His homework for 2026 was to watch 12 movies, and everybody got to pick a film. Now,
And people did me wrong.
Yeah, some people really did bad by you. I get that. So let's go through the movies that you have, and we're going to let Logan add another movie to this list. Not replace one, but add one.
Okay, replace one. Great.
No,
Okay, so would you like to hear the ones I've watched and my ratings for them?
I want to know the list, and then we can hear the ones that you've watched.
Okay, the list in order that they were given. 13th Warrior.
Great movie.
Total Recall, the new one. Kobu and the Chew Strings.
No idea.
The Gentleman and or Layer Cake. Tim Wolf, This Is Why You're My Antagonist and the Lamest Antagonist in History. 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, no.
Roe gave me Gross Point Blank, which I have not seen yet.
fantastic film. You're missing out.
Rowdy Player One gave me Godzilla -1, which I didn't
Great
think was
movie.
really a movie because who the hell would name the movie Godzilla -1?
There's a reason behind it.
Then Tim Janota went for the worst movie ever produced. Do you know what is commonly considered the worst movie ever, Logan?
Yes.
Plan 9 from Outer Space.
That's not what I was thinking.
Me either. What were you thinking, Logan?
I was thinking like the Velocipaster.
Have you ever seen? It's a sloth murder movie.
That sounds phenomenal. That sounds
Slaughterhouse.
amazing.
Right? It was just bad enough to be really, really good.
Listen, if you like cheesy movies like that, you're going to love Deer in the Headlights because it's kind of a cheesy sci-fi original movie B creature feature.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so 3 more on the list. Real Steel by J.A. Bryden is the one who suggested it.
Not a bad movie.
The one movie that I DNF because it's god-awful boring, The Fox and the Hound. And then finally, Fievel Goes West.
Listen, Fievel Goes West is phenomenal. That is a
So-
great movie.
I have to tell you,
As rat movies go, it's no Ratatouille, but it's okay.
so Logan, I told them all, I was like, I do not like animated movies. I am no longer a child. I do not watch them. So I got 3
Wow.
animated movies. I got Plan 9 from Outer Space, and I got 50 freaking Shades of Grey.
So I feel for you on 50 Shades of Grey. Plan 9 from Outer Space. I mean, you need to experience it at some point. The fact that you say you're not a child and you don't watch animated movies is a
Depressing, isn't
weird,
it?
it's a weird hill to die on, and I don't
Yeah.
recommend dying there because there's some amazing animation out there. and there's some great adult animation out there that would make you
No,
realize it's like, oh,
Mike,
God,
have you ever seen Heavy Metal?
never heard of it.
Oh my God.
You,
You never heard of Heavy Metal? It came out in like, what, 78, something like that?
Yep.
It's,
Never heard of it.
It's really good. It has a
Um,
fantastic soundtrack as well.
Phil Tippett's Mad God. It's stop motion, but it's animated.
Yeah, it's great.
Now, if you say the Sinbad movies, yes, I saw all of those from the 70s.
Oh yeah, with the little windy
Yeah.
owl thing.
So
Oh no, that's oh hell, what's that movie?
Jason-
that was
the Argonaut.
Clash. That was Clash the Titans.
Yeah, and the second one was terrible. The first one was good.
Well, William, we need context for that, man. I mean, it could be so many things.
There's so
What are
many
you
things.
talking
to
about?
say.
He's
Oh my
saying Logan is his god.
God, worship me.
All right, so which ones have you seen, Mike?
Okay, I'll give you what I've seen and what I rated them out of 5 stars.
All right.
Okay, go for it.
13th Warrior, 3.5 stars.
That's fair.
Godzilla -1, 4 stars.
Okay.
Plan 9 from Outer Space. I watched the MST3K guys, lampoon it. So it got 3 stars because of that. It was 2 stars higher than it would have got. Fievel Goes West, mainly because I like Katie Andrews. I gave it 3.5 stars. It does not deserve nearly that many. The Gentleman by E.L., and that is an E.L. movie. It's about mafias and hookers. But it was done well. I said 4.5, but I'm thinking maybe adjust that down to 4. I don't know, 4.5, somewhere in that range. Surprised me. Real Steel with Hugh Jackman in it, 5 stars. I really like that one. I don't know why.
Good
I mean,
movie.
it was an okay movie. I don't know. It's a 5-star movie, but it was an
Out of this list, absolutely. And then Fox and the Hound, DNF.
I was gonna say for the era that movie came out in, Real Still is definitely a 5-star movie.
All right. Okay.
Fox and the Hound, I watched like 40 minutes of it and was bored to tears. And I was like, I'm not going to pay to buy this on Amazon, so I just rented it. So you have 48 hours once you start. And I realized, like, oh, shit, it's been 2 days. I had to pay again to watch the rest of it. There's no way in hell I'm doing that. So DNF.
What movies are left on your list?
Kobu and the Chew Strings.
No idea what that is.
It's animated. It's terrible by definition. EL said The Gentleman or Layer Cake, and he said that Layer Cake is just like The Gentleman. It's mafias, it's hookers. Yeah, it's an EL story.
So when you see it, you basically get you see one, you get the concept for the other.
Yeah. 50 Shades of Grey, Gross Point Blank, and that is it. Okay. I have 4 left to see.
I've got ideas to recommend.
Not animated.
No, neither of these are animated.
What are you thinking, Logan?
So I've got. There's not really any horror on there, so I have to change that.
I don't really like horror.
So in that case, I will give you my best suggestion for somebody who doesn't like horror. This is more of like a dark fairy tale, and I say fairy in the Irish sense, not fairy as in the Disney sense.
Okay.
Watch Pan's Labyrinth.
Oh my, yeah.
If you haven't seen it, watch Pan's Labyrinth.
Pan's, never heard of it.
Which is different than Labyrinth.
It's very different than Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Both are phenomenal, but one's got David Bowie, and one is a brilliant movie by Guillermo del Toro about Spain and during, like, what was it? It was a civil war or a civil uprising that they were going through. But I don't want to spoil it. Go in blind and just be prepared to have your socks blown off, because it's great.
Tucker and Dale was pretty good, actually.
Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Yeah.
So I will tell you that my brother,
excellent.
My brother Danny says that Reservoir Dogs is his all-time favorite movie. It's the greatest thing ever, and I've not watched it. And then ZB Steele told me, he goes, honestly, Mike, you'd hate it. Everything you hate about books is in that thing. You will absolutely hate that movie if you watch it. So thank you for not picking Reservoir Dogs.
No, Pan's Labyrinth. I mean, if I was going to go for my favorite movie of all time, it's The Goonies. But if you haven't seen that, then you're not human.
Yeah, then you.
I've seen
it. Have you seen it?
Nope.
You haven't seen. You're not human, Ro.
Have you seen Gremlins at least?
No, he said no.
Oh my God! No Goonies, no Gremlins.
No.
Oh my God.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do an intervention episode where we just sit down and watch our Ro list.
I think this means that Ro has to get a list of at least 5 movies he has to watch by the end of the year, and they have to all be pre-2000.
So I give him 3 already. It's The Goonies, Gremlins, and Jaws. As long as he watches those, I'll be happy.
I'll tell you what. Give me something other than The Goonies and Gremlins. I'll put Jaws on the list. That's fine.
Okay.
Well, Jaws is awesome. I mean, you're not even... E.T., he should have to sit through E.T. and go, why the hell do people like this damn movie?
The Goonies and Gremlins over E.T.
No, I wouldn't wish E.T. on him.
You're too nice of a person.
This is how I get onto panels, even though I have a short.
That's what I'm doing wrong. I die on every hill I can find.
You see, I don't die on these hills. I just know where to dig the sapper tunnels.
Yeah. No, I mean the people, all these folks that you brought here in the chat have fantastic taste in movies.
They do,
right? And Mr. Roble or Miss Roble, lots of fantastic quotes in Grosse Point Blank. It's one of my top 5 movies ever.
You just haven't seen Jaws, man.
Again, it's been so long now, and Jaws has been so hyped that it's going to be. But I've seen. What was that Stephen King movie that was so very bad because he was
Dreamcatcher?
Huh?
Was it
Indiana Jones 4, 5, 6, 7?
No.
I was gonna say Dreamcatcher was the one he wrote coked out of his mind on painkillers, and it has the shit weasels in it.
Now, this was the one with the maximum overdrive.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was in Tennessee, actually. I was at a show in Johnson, Tennessee, and
Okay.
I was set up next to a guy who had restored that big goblin mask that's on that truck, you know? He found it in a junkyard, and he restored it, and he had it there along with little vials of goblin dust, right? From when he was redoing it. He took all this, and he was selling them like for $10 a whack.
Listen, on the list of overrated authors, Stephen King's on there. Like, I like one Stephen King book.
Top.
Yeah. But they played that movie on a loop all weekend, and I was right next to it, and I watched that thing probably 8 times.
I am so sorry.
It got better the more you watch it.
That's not bad. That's not good.
But
here's a question. Everyone's seen Die Hard? Yes. It's a great Christmas movie.
Yeah, it is. Yep. Yippee-ki-yay. Mike, how about The Fifth Element?
I've heard of it, at least.
Mike.
Multipass?
Is that the I See Dead People? No, that's something else.
No.
Oh, well.
Look it up.
The Fifth Element.
What the? All right. Speed. No, I miss Speed. I like Keanu Reeves and everything, but
never saw that either.
Yeah, the whole premise of that is like
everybody goes on like Matrix this, Matrix that. Look, if it's Keanu Reeves action movies, it's John Wick.
Oh, I've seen it.
John Wick?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I love about John Wick is the fact that he reloads. You can like count rounds, and like he doesn't actually finish a clip. He'll get to about 2 or 3 at a clip. It'll have a little pause, and he'll just reload. It's like, yeah, right on.
Yep.
By the way, I've seen The Fifth Element.
Okay. You had to look it up to figure that out?
It's very forgettable.
It's not very forgettable.
It is very forgettable.
Multipass? Come on, man. Fifth Element was great.
And I've never seen John Wick.
You just said you had.
I need you to watch
The Fifth Element I've seen. John Wick I've never seen.
I need you to watch Pan's Labyrinth first. Then I'm going to recommend everything that John Eggers ever did, or Robert Eggers ever did, and then we can get to John Wick.
Okay, Logan, I'm going to just put this out here now. You are banned from our New Year's show.
Okay.
You're welcome back anytime to make fun of Mike. That's fine.
Listen, I was trying to give you props for like the Carnix and the stuff in the background. Then you tell me you've not seen these movies, and it's just like.
In case anybody forgot that Logan actually does have a story.
Yeah, we actually,
so
get the camera angle.
As it's going to be a while before he gets another one in print, we'll just put that back up there. So run out and grab a copy of that.
Run out, grab a copy. I think.
And while you're out there getting his copy, you might as well pick up something else to read as well.
As well.
You might as well, and do keep your eyes out. I've got stuff coming down the pipeline. It was just one of those between work and moving. This year has not been as productive as I wanted it to be.
What do you do for work?
I work at a credit union.
So you have time to think about stories and stuff like that.
Exactly.
As you're telling people that they can't have a loan.
So I work in the call center, so I reroute people to the more official people who tell them they can't.
Oh, you reroute people to the people over in like India.
Yeah, well, no. Thankfully, everybody that we deal with is local.
Okay.
I just send everyone to our website. Tell them you can find it there. Just look for it.
You interact with customers?
I do.
Very rarely. I don't know why. I think I'm glorious.
Actually, I get. Most of what I do during the day is get paid to read. Right now, it's Dungeon Crawler Carl. That series has got me in a chokehold. But I basically get paid to read and to write on the side and then take calls occasionally.
Nice.
So how far are you into Dungeon Crawler, Carl?
I have the Bedlam Bride. I'm on book 6.
That is the last one I read. I liked 1, I liked 2, and then after that, I got less and less interested in like 2 books out now that I've not read.
The Butcher's Masquerade has been my favorite so far, and that was book 5.
I really did not care for that at all.
Really? Are you just not interested in the what's going on, or is it just
So I like Dungeon Crawler Carl. It's very inventive. It was zany. I was like, okay, this is kind of wild. And then it was just kind of more of the same, and I kind of like, I'm over it.
But you read Eye of the Bedlam Bride?
That's the one with the
That's
head
the one-
only sex doll, right? That they toss around, and I just wish would get smushed and could be written out forever. But apparently, people like it.
She's introduced in I think either Butcher's Masquerade. No, she's introduced in Gate of the Feral Gods. So 2 books ago.
So I read that. I read Bedlam Bride. That's one on the cover where they have her like her head, right?
I don't know if that's that one. I know.
I don't know. I lost interest though. I was like, eh.
I mean, it may just be an age thing, so I can't hold that against you.
I am older and wiser, or at least older.
Older, maybe. No, I had a friend recommend it. He bought the first book, and before the weekend was out, like immediately went back and bought the next 2. Like read the first book in less than 24 hours, and he's like, "Here, take these." I was like, "Oh, okay." And it's had me in a chokehold for about 2 months now.
Again, aspirational, entirely aspirational.
And we're back. Are we? Yeah, we're back.
Yeah.
Were we gone?
On my end, it dropped out again. I don't know what's going on with the internet. It's not raining outside.
Maybe that's why.
Usually, right. We're in
All the
monsoon
pollen
season.
blocking everything.
Don't tell me. Just tell me about it. Like Tennessee is either sopping wet or covered in yellow. That's what we get instead of snow. For all the Canadians watching, that's what we get. We don't get a snow. We get a pollinating, which is much worse.
Yeah.
Also, take your birds back. We don't want the geese.
Just shoot them all.
Oh, come on. Geese are like the best watchdogs ever.
Geese are...
People put way too much emphasis on having dogs and stuff around. Just get geese. They will let you know if people are on your property. And they're mean.
Or guineas or peacocks. I mean, there's other watchdog birds. Watchbirds.
So, Logan, I just looked it up. I did read Eye of the Bedlam Bride, and that's the last that I read, and I'm not reading any further because I just totally lost interest.
I mean...
But all those movies to get through, you've
got a ton of. But I feel like I brought up a comment on Jesse's episode that I feel like is the whole reason I got on here, because we were talking about overrated authors, and I named I think I named George Martin, Brandon Sanderson, and someone else, and you're like, we've got to get you on. We got to talk about this. So it's like,
they're all terrible.
I haven't read Sanderson or Martin. I just, I started reading the Ice and Fire thing, and it was kind of like,
I read the first book.
So George R. R. Martin cannot build tension without going to gratuitous sex or violence. That's the only thing he knows how to do. Abercrombie doesn't know what a plot is. Stephen King, if you like him, I can't help you. I just can't.
Yep.
Accurate.
Sanderson, I read Mistborn, and I kept thinking, you cut 300, 400 pages from this, and it's a great story. It's nice and tight. There's not a lot of extraneous stuff that doesn't need to be there. But no, we didn't cut 300 or 400 pages, so it's long and boring. And for someone who likes spreadsheets, my God, his magic system is like, you could do algebra by it because the rules are as consistent as, math rules.
And we all know algebra is of the devil. Anything that adds letters to math.
That's right. That is damn Skippy.
I like my algebra, but I did not like his book. Well, I mean, it's fine, I guess.
Here's the thing: I don't think they're terrible people in the slightest. I'd say I've heard great things about George. I've heard good things about Brandon. The fact of the matter is, like, I got my start in writing back in 2015 after I nearly lost my left arm due to a work accident, and I had 6 months of just recovery while it was shriveled up like a husk.
Hold on, stop there.
Please tell me you were doing your current job when this happened.
I was not doing my current job.
Okay.
This was back in 2015. I was working at a paper mill.
Oh, okay. I was going to say bankers are a lot more serious than I thought they were.
I was going to say, yeah, Carlos, what the hell are you doing for call center anyway? Damn.
My arm got crushed between a 7,000-pound roll of corrugated paper and something else. So, I had like downtime, and Brandon Sanderson teaches at BYU and put all of his like master's level collegiate courses on YouTube for free. So I had nothing to do but sit down and watch and write.
I like those.
And that's where I got like the start. That was 11 years ago. And that's really where it kicked off for me. So, I mean, like, I got to give the dude props. Like, if he hadn't have posted those videos, I wouldn't have got the start. But it's one of those where I was like, I like this guy. I like what he has to say. And, so I'm going to read the books. And I'm sitting here going, when does it start?
Yeah.
When does it get interesting?
Well, Mike and I are judges for IBOR. And one of the books I read in my first thing, I was reading it on my Kindle, right? And you know how it tells you what percentage you are through it? I got to about 80%. It's like, okay, now
it better start.
Waiting all this time, right? We got to hit that. And before I knew it, I'm done. And it's like, this was a prologue.
Yeah.
This was a 90,000 word freaking prologue that didn't ever have that rising arc of tension or anything. And, and then somebody asked me, they said, hey, this book that you didn't send through is more highly rated than the book that you did send through. And it's like,
doesn't that just feel like a kick in the nads?
Well, that doesn't ratings don't tell you everything, I guess, because I actually read them both, and
Sorry, you did much better than me. I got the one book I read 200 pages out of 380, and I'm like, is the plot going to start yet? And I was like, you know what? I'm over halfway through the book. That's it. Done. DNF.
So, like two of the things that I tend to like say are like, if someone asks me what's your writing style, it's like pulp and punk. So did we stop? Can you guys hear me?
Nope, you're here. You're good.
Okay. So like I said, two of the things that really I try to describe is like my writing is pulp and punk. So it's going to be pulpy, like the old action stuff from like Robert E. Howard, that kind of era. It's going to be, I don't think it's going to be highbrow at all. But the books that really hit me were like Dungeon Crawler Carl's one of my favorite series now, no offense to Mike. One of my favorite series of all time is by Nicholas Ames. It's The Kings of the Wild, which if you haven't read them, they're great. The idea was let's take the traditional fantasy adventuring band and then treat them like an 80s rock band. And it's a getting the band back together story with a bunch of retirees going to save somebody's daughter who's in trouble. And it's somewhere between the Blues Brothers and Conan the Barbarian.
Okay.
And it's as funny as you would expect it to be.
That's interesting.
Jesse! Finally seeing him here.
To go down to.
We're down to the tip of the nose. Yes, everything's right here. It's all the low-hanging fruit. I mean, my published story, Deer in the Headlights, which you can actually find in Biological Bedlam by, Bayonet Books. Deer in the Headlights. It's based off of a pun. Like the title of the story is a pun. So I mean, I'm like the whole getting stuck like a deer in the headlights.
How is that a pun?
Because the monster in the book is a mutant deer.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Some people will even make their dogs into characters.
I got nothing else to throw at you. Ro, you're behind. You need to throw something else for advertisement.
I got nothing else.
I mean, it's been the entire time.
In the chat, I have put a link to our Kickstarter. So if you go check that out, we open on September 1st. There's 35 indie authors. It's not a Christmas thing, but it is available. You will get a story in your email every day the month of December. At least
It's
one
Christmas
story.
like Die Hard is Christmas.
Oh my God, the body count is
Except
enormous.
for a higher body count.
Absolutely crazy. But yeah, just go in and click the little button so that you get notified September 1st when we start. And please and thank you. And if you haven't gone back and clicked the little thumbs up and the subscribe button, it's free, eh? So please do that.
Also,
and thank you.
As I tell everybody, supporting indie authors is supporting the punk stick it to the man movement. So support indie authors.
That's right. My God. Because we want to become the man.
No, we don't.
I just want to remain moderately successful.
Hey, as support your local moderately successful punk author. That's going to be a caption somewhere.
Let's face it. At the end of the day, most indie authors just want to make enough money so they can keep writing, right?
That's basically the truth.
Let me make enough money to get a cover and get the book edited. And success is having enough money to get an audio book made, you know? That's success.
Success is allowing me to get out of taking the calls of success is getting me out of doing financial work so that I can fund my writing habit. So what I'm saying is fund me so I can get out of my financial job.
Yeah, Jesse.
Look at that. Jesse wants it to pay his bills. I mean, he's really shooting high.
I'm right there with him. I wanted to pay the bills too.
And if I was going to be like that, I would say success would be funding my Lego habit. But let's not get carried away. That's just too much to
Internet's back. Hey, it worked. I'm sitting here on like the screen's black and I said internet's back, and then it cuts to me just doing this. It's like,
See, I thought you were just staring at something.
No. I mean, hey, every now and then there might be a spider on the ceiling. Just
we don't know. Well, so like I mentioned earlier on the chat, if you're here thinking that you're going to learn a lot about Logan's writing and everything, that's not our remit. That's not what we do. Mike and I want to let you get to know the author behind the writing. And I think in that case, we've been wildly successful this evening.
And sometimes one of us plugs his own books.
And then whenever he does it, I have to do it.
Contractually obligated, yes.
I'm contractually obligated to, dual mic for books, sponsorship space.
At some point, I will.
And see, if you were better prepared, you'd have 2 copies, so you could do both. Be double-fisted.
But my book is right up there above your head.
I've got I've got a box and a half of books in the kitchen there that I can bring in and just dump on the. Don't start with me.
It's raining. It's raining radioactive sharks.
Where is it? Hold on. Hey, you know what? I'd be happy if my website was live. But hey, did you sign your own copy? Because I signed mine.
Ooh.
I wrote a little letter to myself that said,
"Bye, Kale." All right.
Oh Lord,
Logan, you're definitely coming back at the end of the year, right?
Yeah, dude, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll give Mike a new list of movies he has to.
And I'll have some updates on what I'm doing too. My hope is I will have the anthology that KB, Jesse, and one other author is working on. We'll be able to actually like throw that at you, and then I'll hopefully have like 1 or 2 other things that I've got either finished or coming down the pipeline to be like, hey, keep an eye out for these.
Cool, that'd be great.
Nice.
And let us know and tag us on the Twitter monster and all that kind of nonsense.
Yeah, or if you ever want somebody just to show up and shit talk, I'm always down for it.
Hey,
I will tell you, at the New Year's show, I'm putting rules in. There will be no animated movies and no Stephen King movies allowed.
That's fine. I can torment you in other ways.
You got to see Ratatouille, man.
No, I don't. The last animated movie I saw because I wanted to was Aladdin.
No, dude. Coyote versus Acme is out this year.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
You didn't watch Looney Tunes growing up, did you, Mike?
I did.
And then when did you stop watching them?
Doesn't he look familiar?
College.
Did you stop watching them?
What's right with anime is a better question.
Physics is what's wrong with anime.
I don't get it. I am not 9.
Now, are we talking
I don't
about,
even act 9 anymore.
I was gonna say, are we talking about like normal physics? Or are we talking about the
No. I'm talking about the swords that are like this wide and taller than
12 feet long. Yeah.
them. That, the swords that even if they were made out of styrofoam, you really wouldn't be able to move it around. And
I mean, I get that.
the non-gravity
time, big
physics
sword.
is something else. That's been an issue since comics have been invented. But
I don't know if issue is the right word, but it's been around.
yeah.
Okay.
The Last Wish. Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
I want to say I've heard of it, but I can't think of what it is off the top
It's
of
the
my
best
head.
movie of the last 3 years, but that's a very low bar. So.
You're
No, it
only
ain't.
three on this panel here, man.
The best movie in the past 3 years was Robert Eggers' Nosferatu.
Was Oppenheimer in the last 3 years? Because I actually saw that.
I think
Yeah.
it
That
was
was good. And oh, jeez, now you're just
Puss
trolling me.
in Boots. Now, admittedly, no. I will say this: I got to give DreamWorks credit. They had they have great villain structure for their movies. Like the way that they do villains in their movies is phenomenal. But if you don't like animated movies, then I just don't recommend it.
But there's no reason not to like animated movie. You're just being an old fuddy-duddy now.
You don't be an old fuddy-duddy. What Pete? Who was trolling who? I mean, I've been trying to troll both of them this entire time. So
It's much easier to troll Mike, though, isn't it?
Well, I mean, I'm right, and I just will not change my mind to appease the feeble-minded masses.
Oh, Mike.
And I have many, many lives. There are many, many hills I've died upon.
What is that Blackadder quote? When all else fails, a pig-headed stubbornness to look facts in the face will see us through. You know?
I have no idea what that is, but I like that quote.
it's a shame because Rowan Atkinson and Hugh Laurie, for that matter, do not get enough credit for their humor.
Oh, well, you know who it is? It's really the guy who wrote it and the guy who was behind like every massive comedy hit in the last 20 years in England. And I'm stumbling over my words because I can't think of his name. But the same guy wrote a lot of it. And I can't think of the dude's name, and it's really annoying. He wrote 4 Weddings and a Funeral.
Never saw it.
I think he wrote Notting Hill. And
Never saw it.
Oh, gee, you've never seen 4 Weddings
I was going
and a
to say,
Funeral?
when it comes to modern British humor, Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz has my take.
Oh, yeah. Simon Pegg is really funny.
Never seen it.
You have not seen Shaun of the Dead or Hot Fuzz.
Oh, I thought it was the same movie. No, sorry, no. Never heard of that second one. I've heard of Shaun of the Dead vaguely.
So Hot Fuzz is
Richard Curtis, sorry.
Richard. Okay, yeah. I do know that name. Hot Fuzz is basically them poking fun at every single like action cop movie ever.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
Okay, so I would like that.
What was the one Simon Pegg was in? It was like, was it the pub at the end of the world or something where they had to go to all these different pubs? It's like the zombie apocalypse was happening or some nonsense.
End of the world or something like that.
Yeah, the pub at the end of the world, some nonsense. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
So, Ro, this one will blow your mind, but the cop buddy movie with Danny Glover and what's his face?
The World's End. Thank you.
Never saw it.
That's the one where it was the pub crawl and the aliens invaded or whatever. Danny Glover and
the guy from Braveheart. I can't think of his name.
Mel Gibson, Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, never saw any of those. And I've never seen Goodfellas either, apparently.
I mean,
although normally people get all excited that I've never seen Goodfellas, which...
So it kind of leads one to wonder what it is you've been watching for the last 20 years since the advent of the internet.
He won't admit it. It's been animated movies.
It is not. I guarantee you. Look,
it would not surprise me that you're some secret anime lover. You got a Crunchyroll account, and you're like, I will only watch subs. I won't watch dubs.
He's got a bunch of little backpacks that are clear plastic with
Just
Powerpuff Girl stickers on
On
them.
the other side of the screen is just a bunch of just anime figurines.
now I did like Animaniacs, and then it went off the air, and so now I don't care.
About like Ren and
But Pinky
Stimpy.
and the Brain.
Pinky and
Oh God,
Brain.
no! Ren and Stimpy is the dumbest damn thing ever until Beavis and Butthead, which was a reboot with just more obnoxious and terrible people. Oh my God! Don't get me started.
Fire. You see, this is what's going to happen. We're all going to meet in person, sit down to actually talk, and we're just going to troll the shit out of each other. It's going to be glorious.
That's fine though, man. That's what you do.
That's basically what we do. We end up showing up, making fun of each other, and somehow, that's how friendships are made. And you sell books.
I saw at a Comic-Con once this group of like 4 or 5 dudes walk around, all in Monty Python Holy Grail. They were all different characters.
Yes.
It's like
They had the
that
Holy
is a
Hand
friend
Grenade of
group.
Antioch too.
That is a friend group.
Yep.
So, and Jaron, since Jaron asked what I like, this is what I like. And I would probably like Biological Bedlam. I'm just saying.
I'm going to say you probably would. Jesse's got a story in here that's phenomenal. It's about space dinosaurs.
Oh my God, Jesse has to come back on the show.
KB
Mike,
Carlisle's
I'll tell you
got-
what, Mike, ask your stupid question to see us out.
Okay.
Just maybe you'll get your wish.
No, I don't think so. I think if he knew the answer, he'd troll me anyway.
Okay.
But
I will say
you're going down the main drag of Chattanooga.
Okay.
You're in a saddle.
Okay.
This saddle can either be on a T-Rex or a Griffin. Which one do you choose and why? There's only one correct answer, and 90% of people get it wrong, and I think you're in Rose Group.
The correct answer is T-Rex.
Thank you. Oh my God. You're allowed back on the show whenever you want.
The correct answer is T-Rex. I mean,
Thank
don't get me
you.
wrong. Griffins are cool, but if you'd said T-Rex or dragon, it would have been a dragon because we all know dragons are better T-Rexes. But no, it's a T-Rex or a Griffin, so it's obviously a Griffin. Or well, not, excuse me, obviously a T-Rex, not the Griffin.
Thank you.
I had to correct myself.
Good. I'm glad you did.
I went to Griffin just trolling you saying T-Rex the first time, and I was going to say that was awfully well played.
It's obviously a T-Rex.
Clearly. Okay. You're allowed back on the show. You still can't recommend animated movies or Stephen King, but you're allowed back on the show.
Hey, just watch Pan's Labyrinth, and then you'll be like,
It is
what
on my
other-
list. Oh, by the way, Total Recall, I didn't have my list. I watched 3.5 stars, the new one,
Okay.
All right. I haven't seen
which
it anymore.
is probably nice. I'm probably just too friendly and kind.
The only thing I know from that is apparently there's just this random space hooker with 3 boobs. That's it.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was in the first movie, Total Recall, so they had to
Oh,
keep that. Yeah.
Keep that bit of I guess what do you call it, literature.
yeah.
Yeah, because I've seen both of the Total Recalls now, so
Okay.
and I don't need to see a third.
Yes.
Thank you for totally wasting 74 minutes of your time.
You know what? It's
Which
not a waste.
could
for
have
me.
been spent actually promoting a book, but we're really happy that you spent it here instead.
So my philosophy is no one gives a shit about your book. They care about you as a person. And if
There
they
you
like
go.
you as a person, they're probably going to like your books.
We're going to use that as our tagline now. Nobody gives a shit about your book.
I actually kinda,
Bald&Balding. Nobody gives a shit about your book.
I kind of stole it from my buddy David because his whole thing with Mirthquake was nobody cares about your book. I'm going to promote who you are as a person. Because like we go to these,
We have to have David on the show. We have not had him. We need to have him.
he's great. You guys would all hit it off. Seriously.
We should do it. You know what, Logan? You know what you need to do? Get a few of your crew and do a creature creation.
Yes. Oh my God,
Like,
creature
that'd
creation.
be hilarious.
So I was gonna say, if you want to get like a party going, I could probably convince I know I could probably convince KB and Jesse to be on at the same time, and you could just host the three. KB and I have been on a double podcast, and it was just absolute chaos. But I was like, I could probably convince the two of them to jump on the same show together.
So Logan, have you seen the creature creation?
The creature? No, I have not.
So I get anywhere from 4 to 6 authors together, and we start with like prompts of like, okay, where does it live? What's its strength, weakness, all that, and you kind of design this creature, and then I throw in monkey wrenches.
Okay.
And we've gone from anywhere from a 3-headed, overpowered lizard that guarded the portal to hell,
okay,
to
I probably
a clam that moves in the desert with its pseudo foot and is naturally aggressive towards everything it finds and hoards teeth.
Okay, I know the perfect crew. Like I said, give me Jesse, give me KB, give me David.
Yeah.
I could probably bring in my buddy Robert, and we'll design the monsters of your nightmares.
So normally, if we have 4, I have to be like, okay, I have to screw this up, and you make it hard on you. But if I have 6 people, oh my God, the chaos is there, and I just get to sit back and watch.
Listen, I'm telling you, I got people. We could pull in an entire crew and just do one massive show. And I guarantee you, not only would you get more subs, but you two would have a blast doing it.
Yeah, that'd be good. We'll do that.
So stay on when we go away. We are going to schedule this tonight.
Okay. So later this week, tomorrow at 7, I'm here doing random writing prompts.
And I am terrorizing a young writer, so I will not be on the show.
Okay. So, yep, random writing. So 30 minutes, get a little writing time in. Chat a little bit if you want. And Thursday, God. Mike, we still doing Thursday? Are you still doing Thursday?
Yep.
Okay, Mike's going to be solo on Thursday because I'm going to be driving home.
Nice.
And I'll be talking to Atlas Creed.
Okay. 7 o'clock.
Yep, the last show I saw, Maddie came over and was like, "Hey, Mike, how you doing?" And I was like, "Hey, you?" And the whole time, like, God, I know his name. God, what's his name? And I went later. I was like, "Hey, Atlas, I'm sorry if I standoffish. I'm struggling to remember your name." He goes, "Oh, I know. I knew." That's why he's like, "Yeah, remember we had the booths next to each other. Don't you remember, Mike?" And I'm like, "Yes, you."
Absolutely. Hey, you, Mr.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, he's going to be a jerk. I should have a great time.
Cool. All right. Well, Logan, thank you very much. All of Logan's friends, thank you very much, and everybody else who's hung out with us for the last hour and 17 minutes. Very much appreciate your time, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for the writing, and Mike, see you Thursday to meet with another author.
And if you're interested in seeing me in person and you got a ticket to LC, I'll be at LibertyCon next weekend. And if not there, there's still opportunity to get tickets to Imaginarium next month. And I'll be there as well.
No better reason to go to Tennessee?
I mean, you got to find some reason, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Take it home, Michael.
Okay, everybody wave off.